Hello everyone, welcome in this video. Today I will walk you through my weekly analysis and the setup I will be looking at this week. So first I look at the fundamentals. So I use FX Street for the economic calendar, but you can use any economic calendar, it will do the job. And I can see that on Tuesday around 8 a.m. Europe time, tomorrow there is a lot of news for GBP essentially. And there is a speech for the USD in the afternoon. Wednesday, nothing much except China. And Thursday, there is like NFP for Australian dollar. But aside of that, it's quite okay. So it's a good week to trade. So we will go through analysis of different pairs. I will select the best looking setup for this week and explain why this happened and everything. So we are on USD. The weekly trend is quite up, as we can see right here. It's quite beautiful up, but the daily here is going down and broke below this low with the fractals. So the short term might be to go down. And the zone that I will be looking for is this one, because there is a lot of probability of reversal in this specific zone. Nearly every time it touches it, it bounces off. So I'm a little bit seller on this specific pair. So those are my chart from last week. So I will adjust it little by little. And for today, I will create a profile just for today with the pairs I monitor. This one is my analysis. Then after I will wait for a daily rejection there and some lower time frame confirmation to get into my trades. Odd CAD. Now on the monthly, it's a little bit messy on the monthly. Last month was pretty bullish and we are around the middle of this month. It retraced halfway of the big bullish candle of last month. So I would say it might go up still. Even if the daily trend was broken down and same correlated with odd USD, there is a setup here eventually for a sell short term. And here with this huge trend up on the weekly, I have this level of high probability right here with a round number in the middle to check for a buy. So I will keep those level, all of them. Odd CHF, so this one doesn't look good. There is nothing much except the big move of Friday. I delete it. Odd yen, big move on Friday, but this morning you see there is a gap up and the price is bouncing off this zone of support and resistance. The trend was clearly up after the election in Japan, which was very negative for the election. On this one, the trend is down, as we can see, creating a new low and a lower high right here. We are around the last lower high, so we might see some kind of a little rejection and then bouncing eventually off because there is a pin bar right there. So it's not a very clean downtrend on the monthly. But with this huge candle going down, showing no rejection, I would still be bearish on here. We'll have to see a nice daily rejection on the bullish to look seriously at this pair. So not really interesting for today. Euro odd. So this one was very bullish on Friday. So same, this is a bit messed up. So this chart is not clean, not regular. So I don't want to trade that. GBP odd, same. Now CAD yen. So CAD yen is a bit better for me. Why? Because there is a more stable uptrend here, breaking this high, and the bearish candle of Friday was not so big. So if the price would go there, react on the daily, then I would be interested in the buy, aiming for this point at least. So I will move my level. The first zone of interest for me would be around here. Yeah, this zone right there. There's a round number in the middle. Perfect. So I will wait and see what happened on the daily here. And after I will move to lower time frame to get a higher risk to reward ratio, and same, aiming for the high. CAD CHF, there is nothing really nice here. So no need. CHF yen, so it's a yen pair. This one same. The retracement was very weak even on Friday. So this one means it will likely really continue to go up. So my level, I will put it here. There is a gap inside. That's my first level of entry. And then there is a nice level of support and resistance right here, colliding with this line chart level, and this good probability with 5 rejection there. So the highest probability is here, but it might reject to this one, and it will fill part of the gap as well. You know what we say, most of the time, the gap will be filled back later on. Gold. Well, gold, I had a level there, but it's breaking it, so there is no trade yet. We will see what will happen. But the gold has made a huge move from 3,200 to 4,000 right now. That's a huge climb, and I would expect a retracement soon on this. So we have the highest level of probability, which is here, and after there is this level, which is nice. There is 2 rejection, one here and a rejection here. So there would be a zone here, higher probability. I will place a level. It's around 3,700. So I will check on that. Silver is continuing to climb, so same as gold. Not really anything right now. Euro USD. Alors, the monthly trend is quite down. We are at a monthly level of support, zone of support and resistance here. A lot of resistance there. And last month was kind of a doji, and the daily this month rejected the zone. So the daily trend is down, the monthly trend is down. There is this move going down is not very clean. There is a lot of choppy moves inside, so that's not really the best to continue the trend. And I have a level of high probability at the top, which is not really clean. So for now, this one I will let it go. EURUSD. So this one is messy. It rejected the line chart, strong level right here. Well done. And now there is an engulfing, a complete one right here, which is a high probability candle. So I wanted to monitor here, and I will move to the 4-hour chart, try to find a level if there is one higher. But it's euro against Canadian dollar. It did touch it during the Asian session, but it's Asian session, so I will wait for a London session touch here or a New York session touch here to see what will happen. So I'm not gonna enter the trade right now. And it's not the best of probability because the trend is not really clean. So just taking a trade because it's an engulfing might not be a good idea. The weekly is up. The monthly is clean up. So we are with the monthly trend and the weekly trend. It's just the daily, it's not very clean at all. So no. Better not take this one, it's not so clean. Euro yen. Euro yen, we have a very nice uptrend right here on the daily. So this is a round number in the middle. It would be nice to buy there. That's my level right here. So I will wait for the price to go a little bit down, see how it reacts here, and if not, there is a second level right here of high probability. Multiple rejection both sides and strong rejection each time. So setup for the week might give us a trade here, a quality good trade. Euro New Zealand. So this was a setup last week, and it was a profitable trade actually. Yeah, there was 2 entries. There was an entry right here, and the stop loss was around there, end of the week. And after there was a second entry around here. It was a 6 reward trade on this one, so pretty cool. But for this week, no, it's gone. We need to wait more, or we need the price to make a fake and go down there. GBPUSD. I don't see much here, so I destroy this one. GBP CAD same, GBCHF same, same. GBP yen I would like to buy, and I'm on to buy around here in this zone. So let's see what happened this week here. Yep. GBP New Zealand, no trade likely. New Zealand USD. So it's a downtrend, yeah it is, but there is no fair value gap or anything. The move going down is not very clean, so I will not be taking this trade. On the monthly, so we have a downtrend, pretty clean, creating a new low. But here we have a huge thing. So I have a level right here that I will be looking at to see if the price might do some rejection and go a little bit higher eventually up to this point right there. So that's the monthly, the leading time frame. But we have to see something on the daily that will bounce back on this one, change the trend eventually. So we will see. Wait, New Zealand CAD, same, we have a huge pin bar going up, but the trend is still down. The trend, I would trust more this one, still going. But we have a huge pin bar here. We are at the monthly level of support and resistance, a weekly level of support and resistance, but we have an engulfing thing here. So likely it will continue to fall because of the weekly bearish engulfing. So this level for me is a no. Then we might go lower, which is around here. It touched my level last week, but didn't give me an entry for a sell. So this is gone. Yep. New Zealand yen. So this one is pretty bearish. So I'm not willing to buy there. And the chart is not really inspiring. USD CAD. The monthly is clean up. And the price climb with difficulty, but it climbed. And now it is in the fair value gap right here, where it might take a decision eventually to go down. There is a huge round number right here, which is 1.4. We have a strong bullish candle at the level, so we will see. But there is no trade this week anyway. So USD CHF, there is no clean move with fair value gap, no rejection candle on the daily, so forget about this one. USD yen, this one is interesting. Same, but it's all the yen pairs. We just take one trade or we divide our size, and then I will be waiting here for a buy opportunity once the daily confirms me a rejection there. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, we have a monthly uptrend. We have a monthly level right here that hasn't been touched. We have eventually another block right here with a line chart just below. So interesting level at a second, but this is a monthly, so it's not there yet. And the daily is clean uptrend. There is an engulfing, but it was Sunday, yesterday. I'm not really a fan of the candle during the weekend, so I will be waiting for a level below, which is a monthly line chart level, and see if the trend changes there. So for this week, likely there is a level of high probability right here. Maybe the price will continue to fall from there. But since the trend is not aligned with it, the daily one, I will not be taking any trade there. Ethereum. It did touch our line chart level right here on the monthly and rejected it. We have a liquidity taken at the same time around the level, and we have an engulfing here. What is missing to us right now is the daily trend. So this could be a position trade where you buy this and you hold for a long time. But for the short term with higher reward, we will wait. I would like to see, a retest here, which will make a head and shoulder eventually for a buy pattern. I will check this one this week. EURUSD. So this was a trade from last week. We made 4 rewards so far, and the target is here, right there, with 7 or 8 reward. It's going not so bad. We will see. The candlesticks are not really very impressive going up, so we will see what will happen. But for now, I don't see any more trade for this week, so this one is gone. And that's it. The S&P 500 is going down quite hugely, but picking up right there today, so I don't know if it will go down further. Here we go. So we have odd USD, interesting, odd CAD yen, CHF yen, gold, but we will see. Gold is not really very interesting this week. Euro CAD might go from there, and then we have Euro yen, GBP yen, all the yen pair basically this week to monitor. So not so much setup because all the yen pair are the same basically setup. And after there is eventually odd CAD and odd USD, but it will be to take with caution because of Friday move that is rejected this morning. So not really a lot of setup this week. That's it. I hope you enjoy. This was my analysis, and if you want to get the full analysis, you can go on my Telegram channel. And see you next week. Bye everyone.